Everybody crisscross, sit nicely. We'll do Navkar mantra and then I'll start the video, okay? And then we'll follow the yoga. Sit.
Krisha got a little hurt on her toe, so she'll just keep her legs like this.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Join your hands, your back straight, close your eyes, and we'll say one time Navkar mantra and then we'll start the video, okay? Namo Arihantanam, Namo Sithanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Chayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam, Esu Panchanamukaro Sava Pavapanasano, Mangalanancha Sarve Sim Padhamam Havai Mangalam Padhamam Havai Mangalam. Rub your palms together. Keep your eyes closed. Put them on your eyes. Gonna do again. Create the heat between your palms. Now put them on your eyes again. And this time, when you put your palm on your eyes, blink your eyes gently. Okay, Jai Jinendra, everybody. I'm gonna share my screen.
I love cosmic kids. Yes, my favorite again.
Okay.
So let's take a look through our ring-shaped cosmonoculars and find out who we're meeting today. Joining our thumbs and fingers together, have a look through. Ooh, look at the colours. Look at the shapes spinning around and around. Oh, can you see the picture? Yes, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. What's Sonic doing? He's dancing. And he's spinning around with rings going everywhere. Oh, this is amazing. Lowering our hands, everyone. We're going to have a Sonic the Hedgehog yoga adventure. That's why I've got my Sonic the Hedgehog quills. And that's why we're here on Sonic's home island. Now, as we all know, Sonic is a blue hedgehog. So let's begin with a hedgehog pose. We come up onto our knees and we fold all the way forwards. Now we bring our hands behind our back and we point up our fingers like they're our pointy bright blue hedgehog quills. Amazing! Well done, everyone. Now coming all the way up to sit and all the way up to stand. Now Sonic was born with an extraordinary power, that of supersonic speed. All right, Sonic, ready for some yoga? Wow, that was quick. Well, the sun is shining here today on Sonic's hometown island, so let's get our bodies warmed up and ready for a run. We reach up to the sun, wave at the sun and say, "Hello, sun." Now we fold all the way forwards and we wave down at that beautiful earth and we say, "Hello, earth." We step one leg all the way back and come into our Sonic runner's pose. Vroom, vroom. Now we take our other foot back. We drop down onto our knees and lower all the way down onto our tummies, untucking our toes. We roll our shoulders back and lift ourselves up to be a pointy blue hedgehog quill. Ding! Now we tuck our toes and we press our hips up to the sky, coming into our dog pose, our chili dog pose. That's Sonic's favourite food. We lift our foot all the way up and we step it between our hands, coming into our Sonic runner's lunge again. Vroom, vroom. Now, let's try a Sonic side angle pose. Seeing if we can lift our hands and come to face the front. We turn our toes to the side and bend our knee. Now, we rest our elbow and forearm down onto our thigh, and we sweep our top arm up and over our heads, coming into our Sonic side angle pose. Well done, everyone. Now, let's see if we can do it on the other side. Coming up to stand, arms wide, we turn our toes to face the other way now, and we bend our knee. We put our elbow on our forearm, down on our thigh, and we take our top arm up and over our head, seeing if we can look up under our arm. Amazing. Well done, everyone. Now we twist to the side, and we come into our Sonic runner's lunge again. Vroom, vroom. We step our feet together, wave down at the beautiful earth, and we say, hello, earth. We roll up to stand, reach up to the sun and say, hello, sun. Wow, I feel electric now, ready to go for a Sonic style run. But let's begin with a spin attack to build up some speed. Coming to sit on our bottoms, we hug our knees in and we squash a tomato under our chin. Now we rock all the way back and all the way up to stand. After 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoop! Woo! Up we come and reach. Well done, everyone. Now we begin to run around in a circle as fast as we can. Here we go. Running with supersonic speed. Faster and faster with a blue blur coming behind us. We're going so fast. Now Sonic can also run on the walls. Let's have a go at doing that. Coming to lie on our sides. We bring our hand under our head and our other hand in front for some support. We lift up our legs and we run like we're running on the walls. How cool! He can also run upside down. Let's have a go at doing that. We lie on our backs, crisscross our fingers, put them behind our heads and lift up our legs. And let's run on the sky. Here we go. Wow, supersonic sky running. This is awesome. We come up to sit and cross our legs. Now, here on Sonic's hometown island, he has a guardian and mentor called Longclaw, who is a very wise owl. Let's try our owl pose. Coming onto our knees, we bring our hands down and we lift all the way up saying, tweet, and all the way down saying, too. Very good, everyone. Now, as I mentioned before, Sonic's favourite food, his favourite snack in the whole world, is chili dogs. Let's see how they taste. Sitting on our bottoms with our legs crossed, we fold all the way forwards, resting our elbows down, trying to keep our bottoms planted on the floor. Now let's gobble up some yummy chili dogs. Oh, goodness me, they're delicious. We rub a hand on our tummies and pat our heads at the same time. Maybe we should eat them a bit slower next time. Goodness me. Now, let's use one of Sonic's magic rings and transport ourselves to another place. We come up to stand, jump our feet wide, take our arms wide, and we spin a ring. Here we go, spinning side to side. The magical ring appears and a portal door opens inside it. Let's do our portal door pose. Coming down onto 2 knees, leg to the side, arm to the sky. We open it up with a... Look, on the other side we can see Sonic's cave on planet Earth. Let's come up to stand and do our cave pose. Feet wide, arms wide, hands up above our head. Now, here in Sonic's cave, he is living his best life. He has everything he needs here. He has his whole library of comic books. Let's do our comic book pose. Sitting on our bottoms, bending our knees, we take our legs out wide and hold onto our toes to flutter our legs like the pages of our comic book. And we read at supersonic speed. Woo! just like Sonic. Very good, everyone. Now, Sonic also has his own home gym here in his cave. He likes to take a run in the washing machine. Let's do our washing machine pose. Crossing our legs, we crisscross our fingers and put them behind our heads. Now we twist from side to side, saying, wisha, washa, wisha, washa, wisha, washa, woo! Wisha, washa, wisha, washa, wisha, washa, woo! Wow, that was fun. Sonic also likes playing guitar. He rocks out playing his guitar. So let's have a play. Taking our legs out long in front of us, we pick up one of our legs using our opposite hand, maybe holding it underneath our ankle as we bring it across our body. Now we stretch our other arm all the way back behind us, and after 3, let's strum a great big rock chord. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! That was amazing. Let's try it on the other side. Putting that foot down, picking up the other one now, bringing it across our body, holding onto our ankle. We stretch our other arm back behind us. After 3, let's play that chord again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fantastic, everyone. Popping our foot all the way down. Now, let's use another magic ring and transport ourselves to somewhere Sonic loves, the baseball pitch. Coming up to stand, jumping our feet wide, arms wide, we spin a ring. Here we go, spinning side to side. Wow, the magic ring appears and a portal door opens once again inside it. Let's use our portal door pose. Down onto 2 knees, leg to the side, arm to the sky, and through we go. And we're here at the baseball pitch, coming up to stand. Now, Sonic is so speedy, he can play every position on the pitch at the same time. He begins batting. Let's do our batting pose. Turning to the side, we bend our knees a little bit and we take our arms in front of us like we're holding our baseball bat. Now we swing it back over our shoulder and we look towards the pitcher. Bottom of the 9th high score, and exactly who you want at the plate with the game on the line, Sonic. Next, he's the pitcher. Standing up nice and tall, we balance on one leg. Oh, trying not to wobble. We take the ball in one hand and we have our glove in the other hand and we put the ball in the glove. We eyeball our target, staring him down from the pitcher's mound, the most fearsome southpaw in Green Hills. Also, Sonic. Next, he's the catcher, coming into our catcher's position. Turning to the front, feet a little bit wider, we bend all the way down into a little squat position. Now, preparing to catch, Sonic gets himself ready by patting his face, by playing the armpit trumpet, and by doing some funny hand signals. Hat, elbow, 1, 2, 3, wipe. Good job, everyone. Ready to catch. Now, after pitching the ball and hitting the ball, Sonic begins to run. Coming up to stand, he runs around the bases, running on the spot as fast as we can. He makes first base, then second base, and third base, before he becomes the coach and cheers himself on, jumping up and down. Here we go. Go home! Go home! He then fields the ball, coming down onto one knee, leaning all the way down to pick it up. He stretches back and throws it to himself to try and catch himself out. But right at the last moment, Sonic reaches up to the sky. He swan dives all the way forwards, drops down onto his tummy, stretches his arms and his legs up in the air, and he slides to make the home run. Woohoo! Coming up to stand, legs wide, arms wide, Sonic high fives himself. Let's try that by clapping our hands above our head. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well done, everyone. Feeling super proud. We're ready to return back to Sonic's hometown island. Let's spin a final ring. Arms wide, here we go. Spin, side to side to side. Once again, the portal door opens, coming down onto our 2 knees, leg to the side, arm to the sky, and we step through. And we sit down on our bottoms with our legs crossed. What a fun adventure with Sonic the Hedgehog. He's got so much power and energy that he needs to make sure he rests and has a good sleep to balance all that supersonic speed. Let's join him now for a little bit of that relaxation. We lie down on our backs. And we let our bodies become lovely and still. Our arms and legs feel heavy, all floppy, like spaghetti. What an awesome adventure with Sonic the Hedgehog. He has so much power and energy that he has to take care of it and use it wisely. So to be the best he can be, he needs to make sure that he rests, he relaxes, and he has some calm time too, to balance it all out, so that he really can be the best he can be. This is very important for us too. We need to balance out our energy, make sure that we have plenty of rest and relaxation time to make the most of those times when we're the most active. So practice being calm as much as you practice being excited and full of energy. That balance will keep us healthy and will keep us strong. Slowly now we begin to wake up, wiggling our toes and wiggling our fingers. We hug our knees into our chest and we roll onto our sides, opening our eyes and coming up to sit with our legs crossed and our hands together at our hearts. We finish just the way we started, with our secret yoga code word, which is namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Wow, you were amazing, awesome in the Sonic the Hedgehog yoga adventure. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.
I watched the Sonic the Hedgehog movie with Sina before.
Did you? Yeah. You guys like that?
Yeah,
Nice.
that was really good.
Even I did.
Awesome.
This yoga was so good.
Oh my God, I was like flying all over. It was good.
And
Like
you
a
would have
child,
to
you
jump
know?
on my knees.
See, you can do yoga at home. If there is no Pathshala, you can just go on that Cosmic Kids Yoga. You can do it at home too.
Yeah, I think it's not only for kids. It's
Everybody.
it's for everyone.
It was fun, right?
Yeah.
How did he? Yeah.
Okay.
I already started Cosmic Kids since I was 5. And I'm turning 6.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
November 20.
Oh, pretty soon. Hey.
And
Birthday after 3 days.
share your birthday date. Shagun is also
Who is
Yeah.
November?
on 20th November.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
My mom's birthday is November 23rd.
Oh,
My mom's birthday is March 7th.
nice.
Birthday is November 15th, which I'm turning 7 now.
Wow. Lots of November babies.
Okay.
Okay. So Jai Jinendra, everybody. We enjoyed our Diwali. So can you raise your hand, like whoever has enjoyed a lot, like with doing some different things. Woo! Oh my
Thumbs
God.
up too.
It's like everybody has enjoyed a lot. What did you do special? Eating sweets, like making rangolis, I saw this time like all the mothers were like on full, hype that they wanted to make good rangolis. They wanted to share their talent to their kids.
Sure.
And it's amazing, right? Diwali is a festive of joy, happiness, peace, and oh, Gugra, I love that Gujia, Rachna, nice, beta.
My mom made it.
Oh my God, remember, like those are the traditional sweets we used to make in our old days, right? So I believe everybody knows something or more things about Diwali, but today Chintan uncle is going to tell us about how we believe in Jainism, how we, like celebrate according to Jainism, and what is the purpose of Diwali as per our Jainism. So let's all enjoy our Chintan uncle's knowledge, and he will try to give us more, more knowledge towards our Diwali, why we celebrate, what happened on Diwali's 5 days. He will go into little bit depth, and we will listen to him. Welcome, Chintan, to Pathshala.
Hello, hi. Thank you for having me. Hello, kids. Jai Jinendra. Thank you for being here, everyone. So I'm actually trying to give you some idea and some different aspect or the real aspect on how Jains or how we as Jains believe in Diwali. Okay. Yeah, we already have the part wherein we enjoyed the lights, we enjoyed the food, the sweets and everything. Now we will try to think of another fact that we have, because we are celebrating Diwali as Jains as well. So it is our duty to actually give it a thought and also try to contribute in our own small ways towards the meaning of Diwali and actual meaning of Diwali and how it helps us internally to make a better person. Okay. The main importance of Diwali is because our hero, Lord Mahavira, attained moksha. So when I say moksha, this is a much better place than heaven. And that's when that was the highest achievement that he was able to achieve. Okay. So what happened was, during those last few days of Diwali, when Lord Mahavira left us from the worldly pleasures and he left the world, we feel that there is a darkness because now the source of knowledge is no longer available. Okay. So as a symbol, we lit lamps. We lit lots of lamps to make sure that there is still light around us, but these lamps symbolize the light of right knowledge, which will help us and our soul to keep away from the wrong, bad karmas. Okay. Teachers and students, if you guys have any questions, if my language is too tough or if any terminology is not making sense, please raise your hand or let me know and I can try to simplify it further.
We can't see your face clearly.
You can't see my face clearly?
Because there's
Actually,
no light on your face.
Okay, 1 second. Actually, this is an old laptop I'm using right now, not my cell phone. You can see my face now? Okay. Okay, sorry about the face part, but are you able to hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this is the major reason that we as Jains celebrate the Diwali. In this, we have few days. So generally, in Diwali, this may be a little different from what we always hear. We are supposed to fast. The reason we are supposed to fast is because in the last few days of Diwali, Lord Mahavira delivered sermon. So he started speaking about the life and overall thing. Imagine if you guys are in front of your TV and watching your favorite cartoon character. Many a times your moms or dad must be telling you, stop watching the TV, have some food, go do your stuff. But you are glued to the TV. You are really interested in what exactly is going on in the TV, right? All your cartoon characters or your superheroes. Similarly, when Lord Mahavira started speaking, all the devotees around him, including the animals as well, who understand the language, were so much in awe of the Mahavira's sermon that they were so much interested that they forgot to even drink water. It was so interesting. Imagine, right? For 48 hours, Lord Mahavira kept on giving the sermons, the speech, and the listeners did not even realize that it's almost 2 days and we haven't had our food or water. So, in this dedication, this is the same thing what you guys do when you're watching TV. Maybe for flat 4 or 5 hours, you don't even realize that, oh, I did not have my food, I did not have my water, my mom needs some help, my dad needs some help. And they keep on, I don't even, sometimes people don't even blink their eyes. Correct? So this is the type of thing when Lord Mahavira delivered the sermon. Imagine the amount of strength and amount of power and amount of aura or amount of positivity he might have generated, that even animals were able to sit together without any issues, and all the human beings and everyone were around him only to hear him out. So as a dedication, we are unfortunate that we do not have Lord Mahavira right in front of us right now. But as a dedication, many of the Jains do some fasting. Now, as young people, there is a possibility that we may not be able to do 2 days of fasting. That's fine. We can do 1 day of fasting. If not, that's okay as well. What we can do is we can probably do 2 hours of fasting. That is also okay. We can try doing choviyar, that is eat before the sunset. That is okay. We can try to drink only water after sunset. That is okay. In whatever ways, what I'm saying, whatever simple ways, you can also go and just chant Naukar mantra in front of Lord Mahavira. That is also okay if you cannot do fasting or if you cannot do something else which is tough. But we have to start somewhere. I was not very fortunate to realize this portion of Diwali until a few years back. But I would say that let's take the advantage of you guys trying to understand this aspect of Lord Mahavira's dedication. And think about it, Lord Mahavira is the creator of Jainism. So he is the ultimate guru. He is the ultimate superhero. So we just give him some dedication during the times of Diwali. Are we good so far? Is making sense? Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the major reasons that we celebrate Diwali. Okay. So there is also a little bit of sadness that, oh, Lord Mahavira left us. We do not have him anymore in between us. But in the same time, we have to be very happy with the fact that he has left to a much better place and forever. And may Lord Mahavira make us do things or build up good karma so that we also can become better and go again to the same place like him. That's the power and that's the path that he has given us. Right? Now, another interesting story which is linked to Diwali is Lord Mahavira's disciple, the greatest fan, is Guru Gautam Swami. Okay? Many of you might have heard about him. So when Lord Mahavira left us, Guru Gautam Swami was for some reason away from him. Okay. Now, when he got to know about him, he became really very sad. Imagine your biggest idol or your hero going away. Imagine you guys have your cartoon character, all of a sudden your mom comes and switch off the TV. How do you feel? Right? Or she takes away takes away your toffee and tells you now no more sweets today. Right? You feel sad. So now, when Lord Mahavira left, Gautam Swami was very sad. He was devastated. But because of his teachings, what happened was he started thinking internally. And he thought very positively, slowly and steadily. He went into very deep thought process. Because of which, during Diwali, Gautam Swami attained Keval Gyan. Now, what is Keval Gyan? It's the true knowledge in the highest level. And it means that you are knowledge when Keval Gyan comes to you, you know everything about everyone in the world. Imagine the power of knowledge that you have. That's what Gautam Swami attained at that minute. That's the reason that we also link Diwali to Gautam Swami as well. And we also chant or remember Gautam Swami because he was the biggest fan, the greatest disciple any guru would have. So we can always think of make us like Gautam Swami as well, who can be the biggest disciple of Mahavir Swami, Lord Mahavira. Okay. So these were the few things which comes in during the Diwali. Now, when Lord Mahavira left the world, his brother, who was in the world, he was a king. He was very sad as well. So what happened was, when he was so sad, and because he was a king, he had also a lot of other responsibilities, but he was not able to perform those responsibilities. So after a few days, Lord Mahavira's sister, so this elder brother's sister as well, she called him home and tried to console him, and then they have had some little bit of lunch and food, so that way his sadness settles down and he can move on, explaining that Lord Mahavira is in a much better place. Now, because the sister calls her brother to her place, that's also the reason we celebrate Bhai Dooj, which is you meet your brothers and give a little word of dedication and celebrate Diwali. Now, coming back to the 2 days when Lord Mahavira delivered the sermons, it was so people were so awestruck, as I've told you. Then people thought that we are blessed. And in Hindi, blessed means dhanya. Now, therefore, it is called as Dhanya Teras. But many of the people, today's world, they have linked a lot of happiness to money, which in Hindi means dhan. And they have started saying Dhan Teras. So Dhan Teras is not something about money. So if you see people worshipping money or Lakshmi Pujan, you can do that. But make sure that whenever you do that, you only think of using the money in good deeds. Okay? But the real importance of money, the Dhanteras, is basically the people who were lucky. In those 2 days, Lord Mahavira delivered his last sermon. Again, coming back to your cartoons, imagine the last episode of your cartoon series which you are watching, and you probably know that tomorrow it's going to end. So that was the importance of that sermon and those 2 days, and that's the reason it is also called as Dhanya Teras. Okay. So these are the few events which happened in Diwali, which we as Jains should always remember while celebrating Diwali. So the first one, the highest one, is Lord Mahavira's sermon. Lord Mahavira left and he went to the highest place called as Moksha. Third one is Guru Gautam Swami's Keval Gyan. Then the Bhai Dooj and the Dhanya Teras. So these are the 4 or 5 events which are of the prime importance. So next year, what we can do is, even we have these sweets and festivals and enjoy and everything, that's great. At the same time, we should also seek some enjoyment in offering our dedication to Lord Mahavira and Guru Gautam Swami. I'm sure all the parents and teachers will be always happy to teach you how do you guys offer this kind of a dedication. And right now also, it's not too late. You can always try doing something today evening, tomorrow, or the day after. Maybe even one Naukar is good. Do it all with all your heart. Think of Lord Mahavira. Tell him I miss you a lot. Believe the fact that he was the one who actually, because of whom we are leading very good lives. So think about all the good things that Lord Mahavira has given us while he's away. That will be a very good way to actually celebrate your Diwali from Jainism's point of view. Make sense? Yeah? Okay, I see some heads nodding. Thank you. Thank you, Saina. I do see your thumbs up. I don't see
I
everyone
have a
because...
question.
Yeah,
I
sure.
have
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yes.
Gautam Swamiji attained Keval Gyan the next day of Diwali or the day of the, or like, yeah.
So what happened was Lord Mahavira, here is what happened. Lord Mahavira already had Keval Gyan. Then he left the world after midnight. And early morning, that is the New Year's early morning, Guru Gautam Swami got Keval Gyan. That's why what we do is, we have 3 chants, the main mantra. The first one is Om Rim Shim Mahavir Swami Keval Gyanaya Namah, because he already had Keval Gyan. So we do it just at the night of Diwali. After Diwali, because he left us, the New Year started. So exactly after 12 midnight, we do Om Rim Shim Mahavir Swami Parangatai Namah. So when Parangatai means free from all the karmas. So therefore Parangatai Namah between 12 and 2 a.m. in the morning. And then after he left, Guru Gautam Swami attained Keval Gyan in the early morning of like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Therefore, we chant his mantra during those times. Okay. It may be a little difficult initially to follow the timings, but it is okay. What we can do is whenever we have a chance, we simply do it. Remember, kids, something is always better than nothing. So do not think that, oh, I missed it. No, there is always a chance. You can always do it again.
And
Okay.
it all happened in one single night?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
three?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was basically Lord Mahavira, he on purpose sent Guru Gautam Swami away from him to enlighten someone else in a different village. And then by the time he was coming back, Mahavira left, and he knew that Gautam Swami won't be able to stand it. He won't let me go. So he left, and that's when the vibes came around. They, like the heavenly beings, already announced that now no Lord Mahavir is no longer with us in the world. That's when Guru Gautam Swami got to know about it, and he started heavy remorse. He started heavy regret. He was sad. He was angry that why didn't Lord Mahavira let me know? Because he already knew that he was going, because he was having Keval Gyan. So Lord Mahavira already knew about it. Why did he go? Why did he not tell me? He's leaving me alone. Now what will I do? Etc. etc. This negativity started. Then at a certain point of lowest point, he realized, oops, actually, Lord Mahavira was never attached to me. I was the one who was attached to him. He never was attached to anyone. And that's the thing that I should also be doing. And then slowly the complete thought process went on the upside. And at that point, the time when his attachment to Mahavira was cut off in a very positive way, he attained Keval Gyan. Guru Gautam Swami's only and only hitch which was stopping him from Keval Gyan was his attachment to Lord Mahavira.
Yeah.
Right. So as soon as that went off, he got Keval Gyan. Otherwise, he was extremely knowledgeable. He was all ready, all set. But coming back to this thing, kids, we are not supposed to detach ourselves from Lord Mahavira. We have a lot of other attachments. So we have to have this as a very positive attachment. We guys have attachment from food, chocolates, cartoons. That's okay. So now we should also try to attach ourselves to someone who is very positive, to your teachers, to your parents, and above all, Lord Mahavira.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So this was the overall importance. We should be always thankful. Maybe there is some amount of sadness in our heart that we do not have Lord Mahavira or someone like him to actually explain us the concepts of Zainism, the concepts of life. But this is the way we can dedicate it to him. Right? You can also go to temple, do some puja. That's also okay. That's great. Darshan, puja, do whatever you feel is good, whatever your teachers have taught you. Purify your thoughts. That's the importance. The light, only the litted lamp is the key to the symbol of right knowledge. It breaks the darkness of ignorance and brings the true knowledge. So many people, including myself, I'll not lie, in my childhood, I used to do a lot of firecrackers, but that's not the right way. do not get inspired by these firecrackers because they are only leading to sound pollution, noise pollution, and killing a lot of birds, animals, or insects. Right? The fires is not good.
Yeah.
So this is the way we have to celebrate. It has to be very simple, which is not harming anyone. That's the way the festival should be. Harmless to all the living beings, including animals and birds and everyone. Right? Make sense?
Can
Mhm.
you explain the Dhanyatejas again? I didn't really get that part.
Sorry, say that again.
Can you explain the Dhanyatejas again?
Yeah, sure. So Dhanyateras, okay, I'll give you a question. I did see one more question from Dhoop. I'll give that answer as well. So Dhanyateras, Dhanya in Hindi means blessed. Okay, blessed or someone who is lucky. Today I got lucky. मैं धन्य हो गया. That's the way the people say in Hindi. Why I got lucky? Because I was the one among the many people who heard Lord Mahavira speak in the last 2 days. And not only me, all the people of my Jain community know that these two are very lucky days. Because that's when Mahavira spoke in the past for the last time. Therefore, we all are lucky to know this fact that Lord Mahavira spoke during these 2 days. So these 2 days are really very nice and very auspicious for us. Okay. That's why we say we are lucky. We are dhanya. And Teras is the tithi, the day in Jain calendar, which is called as Teras. So therefore it is Teras. So lucky Teras. That's the kind of a thing. The 13th day.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. So Dhoop is asking, why wasn't Gautam Swami a Tirthankar? So this is a separate thing, but in a particular time cycle, there are only 24 Tirthankaras. There cannot be more than 24, less than 24. And for becoming a Tirthankara, they have to build up a certain type of karma, which is called as Tirthankar Nam Karma. Okay. Something like what we might have built, like you and I, like I built up some karma which led me to form of a human being, a normal human being, because my karma was only good enough to become a normal human being. But Lord Mahavira or all other 23 Tirthankaras built up some karma which made them a Tirthankara. So even though Lord Mahavira was a Tirthankara, and which is the highest thing, think about it. Why is, let's say, if we can think of some superheroes, let's say Batman and Robin, if you guys know about him. Why was only Batman the more powerful and Robin was more like a side person? Even though Robin also was a nice person. Or even like, why did only Spider-Man have the power to release the webs? Because he did something, or he had some circumstances in which he got those powers. Similarly, Lord Mahavira and other 23 Tirthankaras built up something at the right place, right time, right deed, which gave them the opportunity to become a Tirthankara. And now Guru Gautam Swami did not achieve that because they did not build that karma. That's pretty much about it. Having said that, right now as we speak, Lord Mahavira and Guru Gautam Swami are at the same place, same level, because they both have, no, I'll tell you Shagun one second. So because Gautam Swami and Mahavira Swami are at the same level, because all they have done is, the main thing is, they have shed off all their karmas and their soul is free. That's it. If this makes sense, or if it is too heavy, we can always talk about it in your later classes. But their soul, they have freed themselves from all the negative karma. So therefore, they are both at the same level. So another way to tell you is, in your schools, there is a possibility you got first rank, you scored highest marks in this standard. Tomorrow, someone else scores the highest mark in another standard. Eventually, if you both end up going to the same college, then you both are at the same level. Makes sense? So even the schooling, the method to which you achieve that level is later on not so important. But yeah, there are 24 Tirthankaras. Now coming to the question that Shagun has asked, she's asking whether 24 Tirthankaras are because there are only 24 hours a day. That's a good way to link, but that's not correct. This is the way I'll try to explain it to you. It may be a little complex, but you can ask me more questions. So during the time cycle, there are only 24 times that such highest level of auspicious setting of the stars occur. So this is also linked to the stars in the planetary system. Let's put it that way for now. So the stars set in that particular way only 24 times in the complete time cycle, which is a huge time cycle. So in those 24 times when these things happen, only 24 souls are entitled for becoming the Tirthankaras. And then those 24 are the ones who build the right thing, right place, right timing at the right deed. That's why there are only 24 Tirthankaras in one time cycle. Okay, there's no more than 24 or 23rd. So if someone tells you that I've seen the 25th Tirthankara, you stop there. They're lying. They don't know what they're talking about. Tirthankaras are the only ones who have that level. And any event, I'll give you one more aspect. Any event linked to the Tirthankara is called as a Kalyanak. What a Kalyanak means is beneficial. Okay. Every Tirthankara have 5 Kalyanak. One of them, 2 of them, I'll tell you what we have discussed. Mahavir Swami and Gautam Swami. I'll tell you the difference. Mahavir Swami's got the Keval Gyan, therefore it is called as Keval Gyan Kalyanak. Mahavir Swami achieved the highest level or the moksha, therefore it is called as Moksha Kalyanak. Now the words may be a little difficult to understand, I'm sorry about that, but Kalyanak means beneficial. So whenever a Tirthankara has some kind of an event achieved, be it like they got moksha, they got their highest level of knowledge, that's beneficial to everyone in the universe. Therefore, that is called as Kalyanak. Therefore, we also do not say, Happy birthday, Lord Mahavira, or we do not say, yeah, for conventional purpose, that is fine. But we do not say Mahavir Janma, Tit Janma, what is that? I forgot. Jayanti.
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 Yeah.
We do not say Mahavir Jayanti. As a Jain, we should always say Mahavir Janma Kalyanak.
Yes.
That means his birth was beneficial to everyone in the universe. My birth is not beneficial to everyone in the universe. My birth is only beneficial to my mom, dad, probably, if I make it a good use of it. But what I'm saying is that this is the importance that we have of Tirthankaras. And we are fortunate, we are lucky that we are getting to celebrate Diwali. And this is the way we should celebrate Diwali and every other festival. So speaking of Kalyanak, there is one more thing, if you guys remember, in the next month, there is Maun Ekadashi coming, Maun Chaturdasi, Maun Agyaras. So what it means is only that day in the complete year, that's the highest day. Now this time the day falls on 14th of December. On that day, if you do anything, any good deed, it will multiply by 150 times.
Yeah.
That's the highest day. So please try to do something. And the importance of that day is to take a vow of silence. Okay. Try taking the vow of silence for 24 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 15 minutes, 10 minutes is also okay. You do it for 1 minute, you get a benefit of 150 minutes. And there are mathematical calculations. This is what I'm telling you. Once you grow older, you will also realize that these are all logical things. There is no blind faith involved in this. Okay. The reason it is 150 times because of all these kalyanak, these beneficial events fall together on that same day. And that's only happening once in a year. So do not lose that chance. You do one upvas, one fasting, you get the benefit of 150 fasting. Do it with all your heart. It's a jackpot. It's a bonus offer. Do not lose that. But yeah, we can always talk more about it. I think we are almost at half an hour of my time that was allocated to me. But any questions that you have, I'm sorry if there was something complicated which was difficult for you guys to understand. I request all the teachers and parents to simplify that for the kids if they are not able to ask the question or if I was not able to answer it correctly. But yeah, any other questions before we move on to the next leg of the event of the session? Yep.
It was all
Rachna, I do
good,
see.
Chintan. It was all good, very well explained. I believe all the kids like came to know all real fact about how we celebrate, why we celebrate Diwali as per our Jainism, right?
Yeah. I do see Rachna
Rachna.
raising her hand.
Yes.
Yep.
So Gautam Swami was Mavi Swami's first student.
Yeah, yes, after Keval Gyan, Gautam Swami was Mahavir Swami's first student. Yes, you are right. Previously, one more interesting fact, Gautam Swami was not a Jain from the start. He was from another belief. But when he met Lord Mahavir Swami, there was a lot of complicated questions that Gautam Swami and his brothers and everyone had in their mind. Lord Mahavir Swami solved them very easily and simplified in such a way that then they realized that he is the ultimate guru. And that's why Gautam Swami started following him. And along with him, all his disciples already existing, along with him, his brothers, everyone followed him. Because Gautam Swami also was a master of his field. And it was very difficult to break someone's belief when someone has already achieved the mastery. So Mahavir Swami was able to do that very easily. Right? So this was the amount of intelligence that Gautam Swami and Mahavir Swami also had. So he was no less. He was very smart.
I think Rishabh has a question as well.
Yeah, sure.
Rishabh, go ahead.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot what date was the like you said like times 100, 1,500 or 105.
150.
Monica.
150.
Yeah.
December 14th this year. For this year, it is this. It keeps changing. It is always on the 11th day of that month, but not like according to the Jain calendar. But it is this time. It is on December 14th, 1/4.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
We can
you.
always send reminders in case if you guys plan to do something. Just try doing 15 minutes of silence. That's fine. You can then do your puja. You can do naukar, anything. You can always ask your teachers to help you.
Chintan, you want to add on about love, Gyan Pacham, little bit touch of Gyan Pacham?
So yeah, I can try.
Little bit, like because it's coming, right?
Yeah.
It's next week.
Yeah. So if you want to add on to it, so our kids can do some, they know, like we tried our best to introduce that, but I want you to do that again.
Yeah, and just before Bhaiya starts, just a reference to the kids, like what he will be talking about. Last year we all talked about Gyan Panchami. We had like a presentation and we told you what all to do. I remember Shlok did lots of things on Gyan Panchami. So Chintan uncle will be explaining about that Gyan Panchami. Thank you.
Okay. I'll try this one. So kids, what we are trying to do is all the efforts currently that we are putting is only to unload or shed the bad karmas of our soul. Okay. To do that, the biggest tool, there are 3 tools: right knowledge, right vision, right conduct. Samyak Gyan, Samyak Darshan, Samyak Charitra. Okay. Now, speaking of the Samyak Gyan, the knowledge, that's what we strive for our day-to-day lives. Right now, you guys are studying, you watch TV, you talk to people. What in a nutshell, what you are trying to do is you are trying to gather knowledge about things around you. Now we have to think about the knowledge what we already have inside us and how we can take that out, how we can enhance that. And this has to be the right knowledge. So when it comes to right knowledge, there are 5 categories of knowledge that we have. Okay. So it may be a little difficult again to understand. So do not worry if you don't understand, but the names are Mati Gyan, Shrut Gyan, Avdi Gyan, Manaparvya Gyan, and Keval Gyan, the highest one. Okay. So these 5 Gyan are the one which we as our soul should unload, derive that powers out of us. Right? Many of the superheroes that we watch, we realize that they are initially simple human beings, and then they all of a sudden realize, or because of some event, they realize, oh, I have a lot of power. I have power to fly. I have power to release webs. I have power to fight, etc. Similarly, we in reality have lots of power because our soul has it. But because of our karma, the powers are already closed. Now, to unleash those powers, what we use the tool of knowledge. That's why knowledge in Hindi means Gyan, and we celebrate Gyan Panchami, on which we try to dedicate that special day towards unleashing our Gyan. Because of the bad karmas blocking our Gyan, we have to take those bad karmas off our plate. We use the tool of knowledge to pierce the bad karmas, take it off, and bring the right knowledge in our favor. That's the reason that we practice different things. So anything you guys are doing during your Gyan Panchami is always linked to unleashing the Gyan, the knowledge that your soul already has. Think about it. Many of the people in your class, let's say, this is not about the competition, but this is also about that some students, every teacher gives you the same explanation. You guys have the same books, but some students are in the top rank, some students are not in the top rank. Why? Because not because that they're bad or they're good students. No, don't think of it that way. Because someone is able to unleash the power of the knowledge in a very higher, better way. Similarly, this is now about the internal thing. We as Jains have this power and the tools to unleash our knowledge internally. That's the reason that we follow Gyan Panchami, to unleash the 5 real knowledge. Once you have these 5 knowledge, you do not need anything in the world. And that's the only thing which you should strive for in reality. Now, because of the daily life, we tend to forget all these things. Therefore, we have different good days in the month. One of them is the Gyan Panchami. And after Diwali, when this Gyan Panchami comes, it has even a higher importance. Make sense? So therefore, we perform different rituals and different methods to unleash that kind of a knowledge. We pray in front of the God. But all these things you are doing, none of them is blind faith nor superstition. All these things are very logical and very right way to purify your thoughts. Okay? Does that make sense? Helps?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chintan.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think Parv had hand
Yeah,
up.
Parv had a hand raised. Yeah, Parv, go ahead.
Parv,
Is he? Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Parv, you have any question?
He was here. Yeah. Before.
Bhaiya, I have one question.
Yeah, sure.
When you said that Mahavir Swami Bhagwan was doing fasting for 2 days and he was giving the sermons, so when he attained the moksha, and was it the 3rd day of fasting when he attained the moksha? So that's how we have the importance of Tela and the 3 pillars of our Jainism.
Yeah, no. So sorry if I may have not delivered it correctly. Mahavir Swami did not do the fasting. He was anyways not eating. That's fine. He did not
Yeah.
require. What I'm saying is the people around him who were
Did-
listening to him, the listeners, they actually had that fasting thing there.
Okay.
Okay. Because of the fact that he was so interesting that people forgot that, oh, actually we are going to supposed to eat. Mahavir Swami had already unleashed a lot of power. He did not require to eat. Even before Keval Gyan, overall, he has done 6 months of fasting. He can do more. He can do more, but that was not the required part of it. So Mahavir Swami can always live, and right now, anyways, because the point was that when he started delivering those sermons, जो देशना बोलते हैं, during that Samavasaran. So basically, when he delivered that, it was so interesting that the people forgot. Imagine a movie, you are actually totally tired, but then you again come across a movie which is very interesting to you. You might end up watching all throughout the night and not realize. That was the reason that in reality, people forgot to eat and drink, and 48 hours passed by. That's the significance that, oh, that was so much interesting that we even forgot. Like, imagine the basic needs of food and drinking, we forgot how enticing or how solid it must be.
But my question there, Bhaiya, because something that Nidhi was asking. So you said that it's the sermon started on Dhanya Teras day, right?
Hmm.
So Dhanya Teras day, then Choti Diwali, and then Diwali. The Diwali night he attained moksha. So then if we want to start fast, like do any fasting, so it should be 3 days. Then Dhanya Teras, Choti Diwali, and the Diwali day.
So generally we do 2 days of fasting, which is generally Chaudas, the 14th day, and the Diwali main day. And then New Year, we break our fast.
Okay. So Dhanya Teras, we don't fast generally.
No, that's okay. Yeah. It's on the Chaudas and the Diwali day. And I was fortunate, my mom died in India. This time they actually got the chance to do Parna of people who did fasting only in our area. It's a small suburb in Ghatkopar East itself. We were able to give, we got the labh of 170 or 60 people who did this chat for 2 days. So yeah, this is something that we can always try to do. So yeah, that's the thing, 2 days. These are the 2 days. And on Maun Ekadashi, the Maun Agyaras, the 14th of December is another thing. Try your best. It's a bumper offer. Take it every time, every year. Every year, some of these events are very auspicious and of the highest level. Diwali, Paryushan, Maun Ekadashi, all these things are prime importance. You cannot go wrong on that. Try to make the best out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good, Chintan. It was so interesting. And I believe everyone has made some resolution to do something from today's knowledge, which Chintan has shared with us. So please try
Moksh has a question.
Yeah.
Moksh, you have a question?
Yeah. Why did Mahavir Swami not even eat?
He did not require to eat. So the thing is, again, this is another separate topic. Basically, eating is something that our body needs. Our soul does not require eating. Okay. Now, because he was only focused on the soul, he did not have that requirement, and his soul was so powerful because lots of power was unleashed. He had already practiced a lot before unleashing that power. So he did not even require to have that food to get energy. He had the energy from inside.
But then why are we eating? Then we should not even eat because our soul doesn't need food.
True. Now the thing is, that's a very good question. Very smart question. Now the problem is, because we are gathered by a lot of negative karma on our soul, the soul is still dependent on food. We have to break that dependence. How we do it? By trying a little smaller things. Fasting. We do what if we cannot do fasting? Some people cannot do fasting. That's fine. For me, I did smaller things initially. I started with PVR. Used to drink water after sunset. Then I started having Choviar, no water after sunset, no food after sunset. Then I tried doing Biashna, 2 times only food. Then I tried doing Ekashna, 1 time only. That's the way you build up. For example, another example is bodybuilding. You guys, right now, you are in the phase where you do not do the bodybuilding thing, but many of the kids over the period of time, they want to build up a very strong body. How do you do that? You exercise little and go further. like Amita ji have taught you yoga. Right now, you guys not be able to do all the complex asana, all the complex positions. But later on, with practice, you do it. Similarly, with practice of purification of our thoughts, we release that power, and eventually you will also have the power to not eat at all, and you will be still energetic.
So means that did Maharaj Sahib not eat for 200 days?
Who?
Did Maharaj Sahib not eat for 220 days?
Yeah. So that Maharaj Sahib did that. And good, you have brought it. So kids, those who don't know, Maharaj Sahib in India, I'm aware of 107 months. Okay, yeah, so maybe around 220 days. Let's say 200 days. So one religious saint, Jain saint in India, he did not eat food for 200 plus days, almost a year. That was the power. But he did not do it at one shot. He initially started with smaller things. 5 days, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 50 days, 100 days, 180 days, and then he died to 200. So we have to build up that thing. We have to do practice, because since years, our body has been only dependent on a lot of things. So to reduce that dependency, we have to stop having it gradually. But we should always try. So some kids may have a capacity to go for more number of hours. Some kid may not have a capacity. So that is totally okay. In this, we are not doing any competition. We are only trying to compete with ourselves.
And actually, Maharaj Sahib's name is Suraj Muni.
Suraj Muni, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I did not remember that name. So yeah, that's good to know. But yeah, that's a valid point. Currently, we do not have that much power to live totally away from the food, but we do have some power that we are at least getting the understanding of why do we fast. It's not for weight loss. It's for the loss and shedding of karma. And how do we fast is also very important. And the purification of thoughts is a must in every kriya that we do. Yeah, Shagun.
Can you explain the how, like, can you explain the Muni who fasted for 200?
Explain the 200 days fasting, as in why did he do that? Well, all the gurus, the munis and the saints are always dedicated towards one goal of upgrading their soul. So for them, like for us, we all during our regular times, we always think of our body. That, oh, my body should not be in pain, my body should always be comforted, my body should be healthy. That's what we always think. But the real thing is about the soul, and that's what these gurus do full time. In that process, one of the ways, and one of the very powerful ways, is to do fasting. When they do fasting, what they do is they are also supporting a lot of non-violence. How? I will tell you. When we eat food, where is the food coming from? Plants. Plants also have life. Correct? Either they are plants or microorganisms. Correct? That we are eating. So technically, there is no food which has no life in it. We are always dependent on other lives while we eat food. So it is always said that you have to be very thankful to the food that you are getting, plus also be aware of the fact that this food is coming out of taking or harming someone else's life as well. Now, fasting gives the power of non-violence plus the power of life to all those plants. So the day you fast or the time you fast, let's say you fast for 2 or 3 hours consciously, okay? But in that time, you are giving the power of life to all the plants and organisms around you, saying that, oh, you will be having no harm from me. Imagine how blessed that is. So this Maharaj Sahib did it for 200 days. So 200 days he committed no harm to any living organisms around him, because he will have no food. So having no food is having a lot of meaning around it. One, the non-violence. Second, the power of detachment, that you are not requiring that food. You are only programming your mind to tell them. Third, that you are no longer craving for a lot of things eventually. See, initially it will be very difficult. Do not get worried about it. Your mind will not support you. Your body might be a little hungry. But yeah, beyond a certain point, do not fast. Always do fasting under the supervision of your parents or teachers, please. It has a lot of power, but the body also should be capable of sustaining that power. You can always stretch it a little bit, but under the right supervision. Okay? But that's what this Maharaj Sahib did, and many other Maharaj Sahib and many other gurus are doing it. When they do fasting, they not only give the power of life, but at the same time also doing a lot of unleashing of their bad karmas of their soul. Fasting is one way, praying is another way, good thoughts is another way. So there are lots of ways wherein you can do it. But always think of it that once you are having good health, try to dedicate it so that you can always unleash that, because take the advantage of what you have. Make sense?
Thank you
Did
so
I-
much, Chintan Bhaiya. And also, it's like, if you have any questions, anything, I like, even me, sometimes I call him up and ask him, like, maybe some very simple questions, and he's always welcome to answer anything that you have in your mind. I know we have like lots of questions, lots of confusions about many things. So feel free to message him or call him, and he will answer you back as per his convenience. So thank you so much, Chintan Bhaiya, for all of your
Thank you.
time.
No,
I
thank
know
you. Thank
Umang
you
Bhaiya
everyone
is
for
waiting
listening.
for some time, but your topic is so interesting that everyone wants to keep asking something or the
No,
other.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are having this kind of an interest, and please maintain this interest. This is something that will always lead you throughout your life and will help you. And thank you all the teachers for being such an awesome.
Chintan, now your phone should be very busy. People will be asking you all the
No
questions,
problem.
which
No
is
problem.
good. The
It's a
questions
learning
are
process for
always
me
good.
also.
Yeah. Thank you, Chintan.
Thank you.
You
Thank
should
you.
more, you should come often in Pathshala, I think.
Yeah, he will take over when I'm away.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
kids.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
And now we welcome Umang Bhaiya. So we just thought that because it is our topic was Diwali, so it will be really, really nice if we do the pending symbols, so especially for Parshvanath Bhagwan Ji and Mahavir Swami Ji, which is 23rd Tirthankar and 24th Tirthankars. So everyone get ready with your printouts, pencils, erasers. Yes, Neil? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so
My mom didn't even bring one.
Okay, you wanna go and ask your mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. So, Umang Bhaiya, all yours, and thank you again for
But I
coming.
can also get it myself.
Sure, go ahead. Okay, so yeah. We're doing the 23rd first. Bhaiya, cannot hear you. You wanna unmute yourself? Huh.
How is now?
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay.
Thank you again, Bhaiya. Thank you so much.
No, I was listening as well.
No.
Okay.
Huh? Ah, yeah. Yeah, marker.
Okay. Do you want to start or?
Yes, are all the kids ready? If anyone wants us to wait for a couple of minutes, please please raise your hand. Otherwise, Bhaiya will start.
Can you make this picture as a spotlight? Or
Uh,
maybe
it-
I can do that.
I did add it as spotlight, so I think I will remove you from the spotlight so that only the picture is. Yeah. So is this better, Priya?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, now is okay.
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 Okay. So everyone, get
Babu?
ready.
Acha. Rachna.
So अभी symbolic करना है, right, Reha? Symbolic करना है ना?
हाँ जी भैया सिंबल करते हैं and अगर उसके बाद टाइम हुआ and if you want to do the features of the जो already तीर्थंकर जी हमने बनाए थे तो हम कर सकते हैं, but let's do the symbols first.
So all kids, do you have this printout or you want to start with the like same way like last one? Last time we have this one, only guidelines.
Yeah, I think most of the kids probably have the guideline one and few of them may have done the spotted.
Okay. And we will start with this one. Okay, so let's start. Unless anyone want to wait for them, let me know. Yes, Dup.
I can't see your guidelines properly.
Okay, so let me show you from here. It's not really guideline, it's just circles, very light circles.
Okay.
You know what we are drawing, right now?
Yeah.
What?
Snake.
Right. So Parshanath Bhagwan symbol. So it will be snake. So just right now circles. Okay. So what we will do? We will have snake, which is like here is the mouth, and it's like in round, and at the end it's tail. So let's finish first mouth. So let me darken the guidelines so you can, it's visible to you as well. Okay. So we will start here at the top. If anyone has see the real snake, it has always like his tongue outside. Like this way. Very small eyes. And is very flat type of snake. So this will show like this way. And there is inside one is the design. Like so we will connect this line with here. Okay, so we will connect in a smooth curve like this way and like this way. So it will gradually coming smaller and smaller, but not suddenly. Okay, so we have already this part, which is circle, like this way. Very nice smokes. Good. Only if you can make it the lines very like smooth line instead of wavy. Rachana, I cannot see. Can you show me from here? Yeah. So finish that circle as well. Good. So we have already this line. So we will just make it smooth. Same thing here. And we will take this line and turn it to tail like this way. This way. Perv, I can see that it's really good. And if you can make it like curve, smooth, like this one, it will so great. Okay, good, Rishabh. Very nice. Good, Mox. Yeah, good, Rachana. Try to make it smoother curve, so it will so nice. Hasi, that's great. You need to remove some of the lines, so you can see it's like snake with circle. Sanaya, can you bring little bit near? Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, and if one thing, Sanaya, just to make this curve, this part smooth, so it looks like. And once you are you think is perfect, then you can make it a little bit darker. Rachana, it looks good. How Neil? How are you doing? Neil, can you show me your picture? Yeah, very nice. Good. Very nice, Dhup. Great. If you have done this one, we can go to next one. That is for Mahavir Swami. Good, Mox. Saras Jagriti.
Thank you.
Nice,
Thank you,
Rachna.
Aman. બહુ ખુશી થઈ.
Okay. Nice, Anjana. Where is Sagun?
Shagun is on the other screen.
Oh, okay.
She's on the other screen.
Sagun, can you show me your picture? Slok is really nice. Good. Right. Good. Good, Sagun. So looks like most of it done. So we can move to next one. So next one is lion. Okay. So same way, we will start with the face. So this portion here will be his mouth and nose, and here is lion's mane. Okay. So again, if you can put midpoint somewhere, it will help to guide the lines. So this is lion's mouth, upper portion, and we will now draw the lower one, like here. Okay. If you want me to stop, you can tell me, or if you want me to repeat any steps, I can do that one as well. So we will continue with nose. This is nose area, right? And like this way. Somewhere here it will be eyes. And this lower portion of the mouth. So after that, there will be manes. So lot of hair around the lion's neck.
Can
Bhaiya,
you,
wait.
can you wait?
Okay, sorry. You want me to repeat this?
Yeah, just the main, yeah.
Okay. So we were up to here, right? So manes, like it will be lot of hairs. So what I have done, I try to cover all this area. It can be any shape, but that's fine. So it will like almost cover the neck as well, right? And you can make it little bit different shape if you want, like this way.
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
Can you repeat the whole thing?
Sorry,
Can you repeat the whole thing?
whole means from start or from the mains?
From the nose. From
From the nose. Okay. So let me repeat as well the mouth. So this is the corner, right?
Yeah.
So somewhere there you can start upper jaw. Lion has very big jaw, and this one will be lower jaw. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, once you are here, you can continue just around this guideline up to midpoint of this line and go up to here. Okay.
Yeah.
There will be very small eye here.
Okay.
Now, his most of the head and neck will cover with manes, right? So you can draw manes here because its neck will be up to here. So you can cover it with manes as well as from top. So this is guideline, but you can go a little bit up, right?
Yeah. And then I do the same thing on the inside.
Yes. So there will be some different like there will be, we need to show like it's not flat mane, but we have different type of hairs there. So you can say like this way. This way. In lion, there is long hairs here, like this way, both sides, but we will see only one side.
Okay, you can move on.
Okay. So let me know once you are here, if you done almost here, and we can start next one. Rachna, you have done really good, but you don't have enough space to finish his another part of the body. So what you can do, you can join another paper like this way. You don't have here enough space, right? So you can join paper and staple, put some salva tape something. So you will have that. Nice, Parvo. No, I'm not able to see that. Oh, okay. Okay. गुड. जागृति बहन का तो आना चाहिए. लाइन के नजदीक ही रहते हैं ना अब इंडिया में. Nice, Slok. Can you make it darker, Slok? Very nice, Hersi. Yeah, you need to work on a little bit on mouth, Hersi. Dup, how are you doing? Very nice, very nice. Very nice, Sanaya. Good. कुछ टीचर लग रहा है नहीं ड्रॉ कर रहे. Neil, can I see your picture? Wow, very good. Krisa, are you drawing? Can you show me your picture? And Rishabh, you as well. Krisa, I
might
cannot
not
see.
be able because I'm taping the papers together.
Okay, no problem. Rishabh, very good. Okay, can we go ahead? So we will finish top portion of the body. So like just follow the same guideline, and but not in like straight, but little bit different shape. And from here is leg will start, backward leg. We will complete that after that once we finish the bottom one. Sagun, can you show me your picture?
Shagun is crying again. She's crying. Okay, no, she's not crying.
Okay, okay,
She's,
that's fine. She
she's
has very nice.
trying.
By the way, she has very nice snake from the Prashnath Bhagwan.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice mocks. Okay, so we will start from the legs, front leg. So I'm drawing like roughly, so we can have idea like what we are doing. So this is one leg, other leg. Okay. Now I will draw darker. Lion has very sharp nails. I will finish second leg as well, front leg. And if you want, I can repeat again. So again in this one. Can you bring it little bit near, Rachna? Nice. If you can try one more time for leg, it has very little bit bigger than the body. Nice, Rishabh. Good. Power. Nice. Looks better now, Rachna. Okay, so we will now draw the tummy area.
Can you wait a little bit more?
Yes, sure. Do you want me to repeat?
Can you repeat the last leg?
This one?
Yes.
Okay. So if you have already this one, right? So this is left side and this will be right side. So it will be relatively straight. This is like bend here, but it will be straight. And draw like this way. Okay. You can give it some shape here to show his muscles and few fingers and sharp nails.
Okay, you can move forward now.
Yeah. Dhub, can I see your picture? Drawing. Go up little. I want to see his leg. Okay, nice. Okay, so we will draw tummy area. I forgot to tell you to mark the middle point here out of this rectangular. So what will happen, like we will draw a little bit up to here. So it will be tummy. And back leg, left side one. Okay, I will explain you a little bit later. Okay, so back leg will be huge compared to front one, right? So it will start from here. Right? It will start, it has big muscles and it will bend here. It will be bended here. And this is the hand leg portion. It will go like this way, and that this one go up to the end near the tail. I will draw a very light tail so you can imagine better way. We can imagine better way. So this is the tail. So this is the one leg, and we will make another leg here. I will show you the tail again, just to have an idea like how it looks like compared to leg. Mox, you are not drawing the lion? Or you finished already? Okay. Nice, Sanaya. કૌશલ ડોટેડ લાઈનનું બી એક મોકલ્યું છે કાલે ડોટેડ વાળું તો હેલ્પ રહેશે એને નીલને
ઓકે હા
એમાં એટલે ખાલી કનેક્ટ કરવાનો ડોટ પણ શેપ આવી જશે
ઓકે ઓકે
રિસર્ચ
હા
નાઇસ
અત્યારે બતાવો એમને
ઓકે વેરી નાઇસ નીલ વેરી સનમાઈ ટુડે ઓકે
સન્મય જો ઉમંગ કાકા બોલે
પપ્પા
Can you show me your son? Can you show me your picture drawing?
show him
do
yeah okay good
don't.
okay yeah
Nice result. Very good.
That's how the tail will look.
okay
Let's go to
show him
I drew that.
okay show him
I drew.
very nice, Sanmay. Okay, now we will finish back leg, the right one, so fourth one. Okay, from somewhere here and here. So back leg will be similar in shape but in different angle. So this way. Starting from here, curve, reverse curve, and up to here. If your second guideline, start from there. Slope, can I see your picture drawing? Oh, wow. You already finished. Still, we need to fix leg, tail. We can do that. Nice, very nice dupe. Rachna is really good. Yeah. Nice reserve. You need to fix the last leg, Hershey. Tell me if you want me to show again. Very nice, Jagruti Ben. Krisa, can you show me your drawing? Can you bring it a little bit near? Oh, you are not drawing the lion, Krisa? Good, really nice. Okay, let me know once you have all 4 legs completed. Then we can go to last part, tail. Very nice, Sanaya. You need to little bit correction here, this side, because it looks too wide here.
I already finished the tail. I don't need to make the tail.
But I think you didn't finish the tail, right, Rajna?
Yeah, I did. It has a hairy tail at the very end. It has some hair.
Okay, good.
Just happy that I have tails. Wait, I don't have a tail. Silly me.
Sana, let me show you what you need to do. This portion, you have really straight here, but if you can make it little bit curved, it's so much better. Like this way. Yes, better, much better. Okay, so let's go to tail one. Okay, so lion has very big tail. It's starting from here. It can be any shape, but let's do the similar like in curves up to here, and has lot of hairs, so it's like big, right? And we need to erase this leg because leg will be behind the tail and we cannot see that portion from the leg. When you draw this, it will be gradually become smaller, but not suddenly. So try to make that gradual reduction.
I don't need to draw the tail. Are we gonna do a god too, or are we just doing the symbols?
Need to check with your teacher because maybe if we can continue for like 10-15 minutes more, then we can do that. Okay, so that's it. We have done. Nice, Neil. Really good. Nice, Jagrati Ben.
Now we have to color.
It's really nice, Ruisab. Looks good.
Do we have to color?
We can color, but if we have time, then let's first finish the Tirthankar Bhagwan. More features adding. We have only drawn the outline last time. Did you finish already?
Yeah, I finished already.
Good. अभी बताना पड़ेगा आपको, कंटिन्यू करना है फीचर्स ऐड करने के लिए.
Maybe is it going to longer, like a little bit, because
Yeah. So last time we draw this one.
yes, yeah.
And
But we can.
You can see
How
the.
about all kids? Are they okay to add on features and their parents? Is it their like a huge time, or I think Reha?
Hanji, Hanji.
Hanji, like let's ask everybody, because I don't want them to,
Yeah, so probably the kids can answer. You want to do the features for Tithankar
Yes.
Bhagwanji, or you want to continue in next class?
I want to continue in next class.
Sure.
Yes, continue in next class.
Sure. No worries, no worries.
So now we have to color.
I'm okay with anything, but I prefer next class.
Oh yeah. Continuing next class.
Oh.
Next class.
But Umang Bhaiya, you have to be like again, you have to give us your time, precious time again in next class.
Okay. They can also like try themselves if they would like.
You can guide quickly, give them a hint if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Let's all observe Umang Bhaiya. You don't have to draw right now, but then your mother or your father can help you to complete all the features and you can bring into next class.
Okay. So here the most difficult and important part is the face. Okay. So we should have proper location of the eyes, size as well, nose and mouth, and then it will look like Tirthankar. So we should like have half of this one somewhere roughly, and we can draw one line here. So that will be the center of the eyes. Okay. Again, half of this will be the hair area, and somewhere lower than half will be the mouth. Okay. So we will draw first the eyes. We already put this half portion, right? Eyes will be like almond shape. So leave some space from here, like this way. Try to maintain similar shape both sides. Maybe you need to couple of times need to erase. That's okay. Okay. So depends on like which Tirthankar you want to draw. Some Tirthankar have half open eyes and some have fully open. So I will show you both. Okay, if it is totally open, then need to pupil. It will start from here. It will not touch down, but almost there. Right? And make it black. So, and make it more darker center. So it looks like eyes. Okay. We will have some eyebrows, very small, not eyebrows, but
Eyelashes.
lashes, exactly. Thank you. Okay. Little bit down. I'm not 100% sure it's the same way for Pratima, but I will check in next time when I will go to temple, I will check that. So eyebrows, it will start. It will very narrow space here. So eyebrows and nose, we are making combine up to here, and give little bit shape of nose this way. Now, little bit line here, and make it a little bit like this one, so it looks smiley.
Lips.
Now we have already this line for hair, so we can do like this way and draw smaller circles here. In the same
So
side.
that's the hat.
Hat or hair? I think hair. When you go next time in temple, just look at. You will see there is sometimes hair plus some sort of band.
Or maybe sometimes hat.
If you want to draw not completely open eyes and half open, then you need to do different way. So again, draw the eyes. Okay, and draw one line here and little bit slick. If you see the dotted line, you can see this. It's not completely, but half open and half has the pupil. So that is the face. Now we will go down. From here, we'll draw the middle part. Here the center point. Okay. Now we need to, because Tirthankar is in sitting position, so we need to draw legs and hands in a position like this way. So first we will finish this. Okay. To draw leg, it's very simple. Like the legs bottom part will go up to here because it's folded, and again here. So right?
Crisscross applesauce.
You need to make keep in mind the proportion of the different body part. Here looks very thin, so I will make it correct. I'm not using right now eraser, but at the end I will clean up everything.
Oh.
So this is another leg portion, and that will like start from here to here. So that is leg. Now hand. What I do generally to draw hand is light this way, right? And light this way. So this is two hand. Now this hand. This is thumb of the one of the hand. And this is another hand on top of it. Sorry, it's really messy right now. But the idea is to draw this way. So you can see is sitting Tirthankar with hands on one of top of one of each other. In that connect the dot one, you can find that already drawn, so you can trace that, and rest of the body you can connect the dots. This is like some sort of rock or something for sitting area, so you can.
Oh, are we coloring now?
Sorry.
So are we coloring now?
No, Rachna, we won't be coloring. We are just doing the drawing. So, but if you want to color, you can try it on yourself, like try pencil color so that it doesn't become too messy. Okay. So with crayons, it might become a bit messy, but try pencil colors if you want to. But generally for Tirthankarji, I would say for Bhagwanji's Murti, just don't color it. For the symbols, you can color. Okay.
I think if they want, they can shade it like different darker and lighter in the pencil.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the place where the symbols are generally we have in the Pratima. The thing I was telling about the shading, so you can have some sort of small paper, something, and you don't need to do anything else, just so if you have like this type of roll of paper, and you can start doing something like this, and it will give shape of the mouth and a different part of the body.
Yeah, good, Umang. That's a very nice trick you showed.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think they can do shading themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can I do if I want to make the eyes completely closed?
Completely film is closed.
Yeah.
We don't have like any Tirthankar has completely closed eyes. Teacher can correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes it's half open.
Yes.
For some people, and some people it's completely open.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. So
I think the left eye is half open and the right one is full open, right?
No, actually I messed up there.
Okay.
I usually draw like full open, and I erase and try to draw half open.
Yeah.
Didn't work out. But if they see in the dot, trace the dot, this one. You can see this is half open, but if you kids can finish this pupil complete, it will be completely open.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, very good, Umang.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you so much, Umang. Always appreciate your time and art, and we are also learning with you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, thank you so much, kids. Did you enjoy?
Yes.
Good. So I believe you are excited to finish at your own, like on your own next time, because Umang uncle has showed you how to finish those features, details. So whosoever can do it nicely with the help of your parents, you can finish it up, okay?
I will put up the recording soon on shared drive and I will send the message on WhatsApp.
Okay, good, Reha. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a good
Thank you.
weekend, everyone.
Okay,
One
take
more
care.
thing. If you want to draw it, just draw very lightly with pencil color. I think Reha already told that, right, earlier?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at Doop, really nice.
Dope, very good. Oh
And
my God.
Very clear.
if anyone
Yeah,
is
बहुत
coming,
nice है.
Thank you.
if anyone is coming tomorrow to temple, bring your. So I want to see that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you,
Very much.
everybody.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, you can leave.